So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how do you win your competitors and crush them in times of uncertainty and recession, or when your market is slowing down. So hey everyone, it's Gabriel here again and welcome back to my channel. I'm in San Francisco right now trying to get out a new video for you guys before I fly. So you just gotta make do with my selfie video. You know, just a couple days ago, I was actually at Dallas attending a marketing conference. The biggest thing I took away from the event was how do I consistently win my competitors during times of uncertainty. So you know, there's a lot of debate right now whether are we in a recession or not. But we cannot deny the fact that things has definitely slowed down compared to the last couple of years. You know, in 2020, 2021, you know, the money printer machine was on. There was a big bull market in the stock market, in property market. You know, in Singapore, we saw one of the biggest bull market for the property industry. Many of my clients were making millions and millions of dollars. And we cannot deny the fact that in 2022, things started slowing down, right? Especially this year. I don't know about you, but at least for me, I know for a certain fact that it was definitely harder to sell. People are less willing to spend money. And so the market seems to have slowed down. And with that comes the fact that your revenue is going to drop, your sales is definitely going to drop, and sometimes it's of no fault of your own. It's just simply because the market is slowing down and people are less willing to spend money with a lot of fear and uncertainty in the market. But this also presents a really good opportunity of how we could win our competitors in this tough time. And I want to share with you guys a quick story from this event. So there was one speaker at this event. His name is Frank Kern. You know, if you're in the direct response marketing industry, you probably heard of Frank Kern. He's a legend in the industry. And there was something funny that he said during his keynote speech. One of the things he said was that, you know, he has been called a legend many times in the marketing world. And he started to realize, like, how do you actually become a legend? It's as simple as just don't die. Because when you don't die and you do it long enough, people are going to naturally assume that you are good at what you do. And, you know, being in the industry for over 20 years, he's definitely one example of someone who did not die despite all the things that was going on in the marketing industry. You know, there was the Google slap where, you know, people were making lots of money with Google ads, and then there was a slap where it was hard to make money then. You know, people started jumping to Facebook ads, and then, you know, Facebook started banning accounts. When iOS 14 came out, where it was harder to do tracking and ad became less profitable. Every industry, there's going to be some kind of stuff, okay? If you've been long enough, there's going to always be a crisis every couple of years that basically makes people die, okay? And if you just simply don't die, people are just going to assume that you're good. You know, you do it long enough, you must be good. But as he was saying that, it kind of made me realize that this is the same for every industry. There are times where things are good. Obviously, you want to strive, you want to go for a breakthrough, double your sales, triple your sales for the business. You know, there are times for that. But there are also times where the market is slowing down. It is hard for you to say, you know, I want to break record in a market where it's slowing down. Okay, because people are not buying, right? I mean, if you look at the Tesla earnings call, Elon Musk was super cautious, right? He was not as optimistic as he used to be. It's simply because the market was down. So there are times where we are set out to hit new targets, to double or triple the sales or whatever, right? The ambitious goals that we're trying to go for. But it's also important to understand the season we're in. And if you know that you are in a season where the market is slowing down, the strategy has to change. You cannot have one strategy for every different season, okay? So when in times of uncertainty and market slowing down, the strategy is just don't die. And I'll share with you guys another quick story just to sum this up. I have a coach that I speak to, a live coach that I speak to every week. Now, I pay a lot of money to this guy, and basically I just talk to him about 30 minutes every week just to sort out some of my life and business problems. He's a life coach, but he also runs his own business. And one of the business that he runs is a rock climbing gym in Thailand. And he was sharing me this story about how during COVID, okay, they were wise enough that before COVID, when the business was doing well, they actually started putting aside money. So they have enough money in the bank account. And when COVID happens, right, obviously, you know, a rock climbing gym is definitely a business that will be affected by COVID crisis. And nobody can go out, nobody can go to the gym. The business was basically shut down for close to 2 years, right? It wasn't able to serve customers for 2 years. And their strategy was really simple, just don't die. And because they had set aside enough money for that 2 years, they kept it going. They kept employees, you know, whenever there was time that they could open the gym again because there was like a multiple wave of COVID. You know, they tried to survive, they tried to pivot, tried to do a bunch of stuff. But in short, they just didn't die. And then what happened was that after COVID and things started opening up again, they are now the largest, biggest rock climbing gym just simply because they didn't die. Nobody knows when things was going to start becoming better again. But when things becoming better again, and when businesses were starting to receive customers again, they were the only one, right? So imagine you're a rock climbing enthusiast. That was the only gym that you can go to. And therefore they became the biggest just by not dying, because they became the only choice that people have. So I guess my point is this. There are times in a certain season that your strategy is just don't die. You could be in the financial industry, you could be in the real estate industry, you could be in the fitness industry, for whatever, you know, industry that is currently slowing down right now. and your business is not doing as well compared to the last 2 years, remember, strategy is just don't die. Same for myself, quite a number of people call me a legend in the Singapore industry. I want to say myself as a legend yet. I have not reached a stage where I am that good compared to many of the OGs in Singapore. But sometimes as people say that to me, I realize that it's not because I'm very smart, it's not because I have a lot of talent. If you watch my videos and you watch my channels, a lot of the things that I do in terms of marketing is quite basic. But people started calling me a legend, or people started calling me a great marketer, once again because I didn't die. And in just the last 1 year, in fact this year, 2023, there were so many other digital marketing agencies that started closing down, right? Because they just couldn't continue. They scaled their operation in 2021 when things were doing well, when everyone was looking for a digital marketer because everyone was going digital. And then when things started slowing down in 2022 and 2023, they couldn't keep up with the overhead costs, or they didn't keep up with the expenses. And so eventually they close down, right? And what happens when they close down? I get more customers, right? I get more people, get more sales just simply because I didn't die. So I hope this will become a simple, short video for you guys as a form of encouragement that whatever situation you're facing right now, especially if you're facing a situation where the business is slowing down, when the market is slowing down, this is the time to just ensure that you have survival strategy. Make sure you don't die. And so when you don't die, your competitors die. When the market starts to recover again, you will be way ahead of those people. I also want to take this time to share with you guys our Salesbar software. So if you're thinking about creating a system or funnel to generate higher quality leads or to capture more leads, we have a software called Salesbar. There's a white label version of high level. But the thing that we did differently was that we have one software called Sales Writer. It is a copywriting software that does the research about your customer before writing all the copywriting for you. And the other thing is we also have all the fill in the blank copy template built directly into our Salesbar platform. So if you are creating a funnel, we have a lot of proven funnel templates. For example, you're creating a webinar funnel or you're creating an application funnel, we already have these funnels built into your account, and you can just simply clone it out, and there's already fill in the blank copy that is in the funnel itself. So all you gotta do is just fill in the blank based on the framework that I just taught you. We have a fill in the blank copy that you can just use if you are our Salesbar user. So I hope that this has helped you in some way. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like this comment and subscribe to my channel. This will help greatly push this video out to more people. And let me know in the comment section what's your biggest takeaway, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.